Um, so all it does, well, I say all, it's amazing. It's an amazing piece of software. So all
Yes.
it can really do is if you use that AI coach, it can, I'll put that in later.
Yeah,
It
that's what I'm
can,
using.
yeah, it recommends the AI coach in particular is really, really strong. So it can that's what gave me the idea for the NLP thing that we've just done. It was that AI coach, but then it was giving me wrong information, so it was hard to use it as a coach, but it was good for the decoder thing. Um, but it is really good, Tommy. So you could put one of your videos in and say, "Can you analyze this video and tell me why it didn't perform better?" And it will look. And you say, "Give
Uh,
me a channel audit. Can you look at my whole channel? Tell me what I need to do to get more subscribers?" And it will do that for you.
yeah, yeah,
You
I
know,
got that question written down.
yeah. And it's quite brutal to just be warned. It's like,
Yeah, I know. I've
yeah, yeah,
gotten
yeah. It's like,
a
hey,
little
here's what you're doing
taste of that
right. And I'm
already.
like, oh, this is good. And then it goes, no, this is your disaster zone. And, oh, okay. Again, it's AI. So sometimes it's like I've said to it, can you look at this video for me, please? And tell me if I can reignite it or, make it perform better. And it says, yeah, open with a hook like this. And it's like, well, the video's already on. I can't really go and edit the video. I can edit the description and stuff. So
Yeah,
even that gets it a bit wrong sometimes. But on the whole, I love that. I love vidIQ. I don't know
yeah.
why. If you haven't got vidIQ, just leave the call now because if you're doing any marketing on
I
YouTube,
Mine gave up working last week, and I cannot get it working again. I've uninstalled it and reinstalled it, and I've tried different flipping browsers, and
have you
it just
reconnected
keeps
it to
going round in a
YouTube?
loop. Sorry,
You reconnected it to YouTube. Sounds like the connection to YouTube is lost.
as far as I can tell, yeah, it's
I'm
connected.
not.
Don't worry about it now, but I
Yeah.
can't get it to work.
All right. Well, we'll have a quick look. Maybe towards the end then. So, has anybody else got a marketing question or tell me what help you need? And if not, I'll just go through what me and Eric are looking at doing then. Not a biz up. Well, I guess I'm doing that then. So, right,
Did you
where
say
are we?
another biz op?
No, it's not another biz up.
Oh, okay.
Me and Eric, we like multiple streams of income. But I can be frank and real with you guys, can't I? Sorry, I'm just getting a document up. Right, so most likely we're going to stop doing these calls because the same people come on every week in general, and who here is making even a grand a month? When I say
Not far
stop,
off, hopefully.
change. Oh, yeah. Well, you're special. Well done. Well done. Do you want to share what that's with? Or not? You don't have to. Go on.
It's a little bit from multiple things. I'd rather it was a lot from one because it's less hard work. But
Yeah. Okay. So if I just be frank and real, right? One of the reasons we do multiple streams is that once, I mean, I was with IM, I did really well. I got on stage, and all know the story. Where's IM now? It's not around. So, I've been there. I've also been in a situation where I've built a team, and then somebody will say, "Hey, I'm setting up my own thing. Just thought you'd like to know. I'm taking all my team members with me, so your income goes from 10K a month down to 5K a month overnight, and stuff like that." So we kind of learnt we should always sort of diversify. And that's where master plan affiliate name came from. You want trading, so you can, have to sell anything. But guess what? Even like professional traders that I've spoken to are up and down because that's the way it is, and especially when the markets are unstable. So that's why they all tend to like sell their courses or trainings or whatever because it gives them an income outside of the fluctuations of trading, right? It's why IM was brilliant, and Jiffy's brilliant, Um, so there's that. But as me and Eric do things, it's just a fact. A lot of people struggle. Now, me and Eric, we both like to help. We really do. That's why we do these and stuff like that. But I think everyone's pretty much the same one except for Paul. But remember what I said. It's like if we say Talk Fusion, for example, you get to work with L'Oreal West, it's fantastic. But for us to make an ongoing commission, it only works if people are selling. And it's very slow, shall we say. Jifu, if everybody got 4, they wouldn't have to pay for Jifu. And then again, we could all have a big business. But when somebody joins Jifu, if they join me direct, I make $25, and that's it. The monthly commission doesn't go up again until you get, what is it, 30, 80, then is it 250, and you know, to 10k a month, you're back to needing 500 people. Well, on the current referrals that people are doing, I will never get there. And yet I did it with IM. Now that's, again, we just talked about behaviors and capabilities. I could go all into Jifu again and do the same as I did before and do live sessions and all this, but it burnt me out. And like I say, people take their teams and stuff like that. So what I'm saying really is it's hard to give the level of support that you would love to give to people unless you could guarantee that they were going to go and recruit like 10, 20 people themselves. And it's not happening. Some of that is the mindset, and that's why I'm really working on the NLP. But then the other thing is showing you what to do, telling you what to do isn't working. Because again, I could go look at all your timelines. Let me see all your posts. Laura's kicking it up into gear. Tommy's kicked it up a gear, but it took a while, didn't it? But you both absolutely kicked it up. Like, and Deborah, I haven't looked at yours for a while, and Helen, I haven't looked at yours, so forgive me, right? But in general, we're not really helping as much as we'd like to be able to. So these sessions, we want to change them to Marketing Club, where rather than me talk like this, we'll say, what should we do? Should we make a video, guys? And we'll just go and do it, and you can follow along. Like we've just done with the NLP, you could all follow along.
Yeah.
Now, maybe slower for some people to follow along, maybe faster for some, they'll be ahead. But the idea of it is at the end of the call, and we'll try and keep it even like 30 minutes, 45 minutes, so it's quick, because I know that's always a problem for people's time, right? But wouldn't it be great if you could come on and leave with a blog post or an audio for a podcast or a video or a lot of marketing stuff as a group for your own business, whatever business you want to promote. And if you're in multiple, you pick one, and you know, but you could apply the same. So number 1, Marketing Club, right? Number 2, the amount of times people say it's all right for you, you know what to post. I know, so do you, especially now because you've got AI. And people go, yeah, but I don't know what to put into it. I don't know what to do. So we're going to charge for this, but would you like me, Eric, and possibly Nicole, who's very good, which is Eric's partner, would you like us to actually look at your promotions every month and record a video and walk you through what we're seeing and what we're not seeing? So, and then we can help you come up with a plan each month. And we might even give you some prompts to put into NLP to get the content you need and stuff like that. So number 1, Marketing Club. Number 2, an actual, like an audit, we'll call it an audit, I guess, right? Where we'll not just send you a quick email, we'll actually record a video going over it and talking through and telling you what to do and giving you a game plan for the month. Then Graham Holroyd in Powerlead System. Again, forgive me for the recording though, I've got to say again, some of you heard this just now, but he did a short video, a video short. He did one every day for 30 days and he ended up making like $1,500, but the sales didn't come to the end. It was the consistency. So we've looked at always round how we could try and possibly do it, but fundamentally, would you like us to do 30 days worth of videos for you? We can't post them. We've looked, we've tried, but we could make them for you. And again, whatever business you wanted, right? So I'll go through the doc with you now, show you what we're doing. If I am sure I could put you guys in for free at this first level, right? Because you guys are always on and you're with us in other stuff. But like I say, remember the other stuff, we're not really making much money at the minute out of Talk Fusion because there's no volume coming through. There's only the monthlies. There's not enough people to make that pay a lot. So I could spend all day helping people with Talk Fusion, and I'd love to, but it doesn't actually make me any money, and I need to make money to pay for, my bills, right? So this is what we're looking to do. We're going to make it an affiliate system, not with the view of you going out and making a ton of money with this, but with a view to it paying for itself. But the idea is you don't have to do that because you get good value with it anyway. So just so you know, we're not trying to set our own deal up or anything like that, but we've been seeing these people using the school communities, right? And I don't know if you know, but now school is a lot more accessible. If you want to set your own community up, you can do it for as little as $10 a month now. When I started, had to be 99. This group, the group that these goes in, I pay $99.99 every month. $99 every month. And I make 78. So it's actually costing me money to have this group at the minute. Right? Just so you know, multiple streams, right? But because everything's tied into it, I've still got it. But I'll probably change that next week. So Marketing Club, weekly community, ongoing support, accountability. You're going to come to Marketing Club or watch the recording, but you come on, you should be doing something. You should leave with some marketing, or at least like be in the process of doing it. We're going to charge for it, right? But like I say, I'm sure you guys, I'll put you in. But $10 a month, 40% commission if you want to refer it. So you'd make $3.98 for everybody you refer. So if you refer 4 people, you'd actually make a little bit of profit. But like I say, the idea here is it's only $10 a month and you get a weekly call. What do you think? Good, bad? Please keep doing it for free. Okay, so that's the first thing. The monthly audit, we've looked around. This is incredibly cheap, $67 a month. If you want to do it and you want to refer people, $26.80. And I'm 99% sure I can't answer it until I actually set it up in school. But I'm 99.9% sure that you could be in Marketing Club. So technically you're a customer, but you could sell all of these and still get your commissions, even if you don't use them. 99.9% sure, right? So monthly audit, Paul, Eric, Nicole, look at your social media every month, offer feedback. We've got ideas for trainings we want to put in as well to bump the value up for it. But people are charging like unbelievable amounts, $250, $500 for this, right? So we're only doing it 67. Make it affordable, still leaves us enough to be able to do an affiliate thing. Now, the shorts we've looked at, again, the pricing is crazy. If you go and look on Fiverr and stuff like that. So Nicole, Eric's partner, is very streamlined, very processed, and Eric's very good at finding like deals on that. So the videos would be between 5 seconds and a minute long. So you get a mixture of shorts. And a lot of people that are doing the Power Lead System on the Lead Lightning thing, they're doing the Sora videos. So they're only 5 seconds, but they're getting great results with it, right? But for me to make 60 Sora videos, I think would cost something like $60, $70 a month or something like that. So we've got special softwares and deals and scratching backs and using different things. And HeyGen is very good. HeyGen will let you do unlimited of certain types of video. So it would be 30 videos a month delivered, $297. I'm suggesting we don't pay the 40% commission on that because that's a lot of work, but we are. So again, the idea being you could refer a couple to offset the cost if you wanted us to make shorts for you. In reality, let me say, you don't need us to make shorts for you because you can all do it. But the point is, who's done a short every day for the last 30 days? And like I say, we looked to see if we could actually just do it for you and post them as well, but it was a step too far. We would have to charge a lot more for that. So then we thought we're coming to the end of the year. So we're going to do a special. There's not the 40% commission because it doesn't make sense. But if you know anybody who wants it, so again, you could refer this and we would give you something. $497 will give you marketing club free forever as long as we're doing it. The average life expectancy in the States is 75.8 years. Just cheered me up today. We had a look, and 79 in England. So I will outlive Eric, but he's younger than me, so we'll probably go at the same time. So if you see us in a car together or on an aeroplane together, I'd be worried. But it was quite depressing to work that out. A year's worth of the audits. So you get 12 times we'll look at your promotion or people's promotion, right? So you get that for a year, and then you get one of the months you get 30 videos, in other words. So that's $723 what you save over the 12 months. So we're trying to make it like super affordable. We expect that to go like crazy. We expect that to go decent, but it's work. Okay. This one we'll wait and see. We've got no idea. We know it is, if people are paying for it, we know they'll come to us because that's cheaper, right? And then this one we'll see. It makes sense. So just so you're all in the loop, that's why these sessions as they are now are going to end. And then I'll transfer you into this one. And then if you like them, when we start doing them, it'll probably be start of December. You can refer them and make commissions. But this way, we actually get paid for making videos for you. We actually get paid for doing the audit and giving the advice, right? This one isn't really going to make us a lot of money, but we've been doing this free now. I mean, when I was in IM, Tommy will know, Helen will know, Laura will know some of it. I used to be live 5 days a week. And I got a bit much. So then I brought it down, you know, and down. Because I would be on a call and I'd take a trade live and I'd go, there we go, we've all made money, right? And or we lost, but often won. And then it would be like, so who took the trade? And it's like, shh, nobody. Right? So we've got to kind of make it work. And that's what we're looking to do on the affiliate side. I still think the NLP side is the biggest thing that will give people changes. And I've got stuff coming for that as well, that will have an affiliate deal. Even if you're not in it, you can have the affiliate stuff. So anyway, give us some feedback on that, because you're the first group that we're kind of showing it to.
Sounds good.
$9.99 is affordable, isn't it? A month for 4 sessions, 1 a week. So cool. Right, what time is it? 20 past. So we've got plenty of time. So what help do you need today, guys, for your marketing? What do you need to know how to do? What can I do to help you make a sale this week?
Can I just ask a question about Talk Fusion?
Yes, anything.
So on Thursday, they're going to release the 1 minute pay club or whatever.
Yeah.
Is that going to help us with marketing?
No.
No.
So, and the reason I say that is, it's like you need to get people to ask, whether it's Jifu, HBA, Talk Fusion, whatever it is, right? You need to get your offer in front of interested people. If you could just all, me included, I don't do enough of it, but any business, right? I find in the online space anyway, we all try and go big and do the social media posts and all that. But in reality, if you could just go and talk to people every day, you'd get your 2 people, right? It's just that not everybody does it, which is what I'm trying to really, really focus on at the minute. But the page will probably be brilliant. I mean, the stuff they churn out is really good. I don't mean churn out because it's not churned, it's done properly, right?
Yeah.
But it will only help you market in terms of, yeah, I'm interested. Great. Here's a great information page about what it is. Now, I still, Bob Rayner's very much on the, you know, go and talk to people. And it's all about the 1 minute pay. And in the Philippines, people are snapping their hand off for it. I need to build a team in the Philippines. Because in the Philippines, in India, in a lot of these places, the fact that you get paid straight away, because for them it's a lot of money. You know, we can say, oh, it's a bit expensive, it's a lot of money, whatever, to join. But over in certain countries, that's like a month's wage, you know. But they still do it because they make it work because of that, right?
Yeah.
So it's a big. They're more motivated because it's like such a big chunk of money, right?
So where
But-
would we post those to? I mean, if we
Well,
did it in those languages,
Well, this is the problem, isn't it? You can use AI now and say, I want to promote to, let's do it. Let's do it. If ChatGPT is working again, Cloudflare went down earlier.
I think it's back because mine's working okay now.
I've got GPT. All right. Need to recruit. I'll blow it up in a minute, Tommy. A large team of network marketers in the Philippines. Now, what I was going to say was in America and in the UK, it doesn't seem to be such a big deal, the 1 minute pay. But that's what Bob's been focused on. I'm more focused on the fact that, hey, look, you get to work with Laurie and West. And West is very much just go and talk to people until you get your two, right? So, right, here's a powerful recruitment plan that works specifically for the Filipino market based on what's working right now in the industry, plus aligned with the mentorship-based approach you're building with Talk Fusion, Laurie and West. Right. Understand the network marketing mindset. See, I haven't done this because I'm just figuring it's going to be hard with the language barrier, right? Extremely community orientated. That's good to know. Right, so we could set a school group up for $10. Call it Filipino Network Marketers. Try and get the first few in to help us build the team. Right. Motivated by family, stability, and opportunity. So what should your messaging be around?
family.
Join our family, our online family of network
Opportunity.
marketers. So you're using the family word, right? And you're getting the community orientation in there as well. And they like emotional storytelling. They're very active on Facebook, Messenger, TikTok, and YouTube. Love mentorship, team culture, and proven step-by-step systems.
There you go, Paul.
If your message highlights community guidance, simple blueprint, low cost to start, family financial freedom, your recruitment will explode. Use this market perfect positioning. And now you've all got ChatGPT. I'm sure you've already done this. I'm teaching you to suck eggs. That's my point, right? It's like we need to get together for the ideas, don't we? So let's build something now. Let's make it like a marketing club, right? A mentorship-based business for everyday people. Well, I don't know. So let me just ask this. Do most Filipino, because I know they're just translating Talk Fusion into, what's the language? Tagalog?
Talker.
Tagalog or something? Speak English. This word for Jiku as well, Tommy. Right, yeah, the vast majority of Filipinos speak English, and many speak it very well. Good to know. Tagalog, that's it, Tagalog. Right, okay. So we can speak English, and that should be good enough, right? Over 90% of Filipinos speak English. Many Filipinos prefer English in business. I didn't know that. But they love Tagalog-friendly messaging. Well, all the pages are just translated into Tagalog. And guess what? ChatGPT can do that. Right, so let's go back to the messaging. All right. Leverage your mentorship. That's your superpower. Right. So let's not read all that because it's boring. You can do this yourselves, right? Okay. So based on all the info, tell me how I can target Filipino people directly. Don't worry about spelling. Copy and paste marketing. right? Where to find them? Facebook groups. There you go. There's all my groups. So you know what I've been saying? Go in a group, make friends with these people. You could message them and say, hey, I know you don't know me. We're exploding in the Philippines. It might not be for you. I don't suppose you know anyone who's interested in building a team in the Philippines for Talk Fusion or Jifu or HBA. So there's your groups, right? Many groups have 50 to 500k members all looking for opportunities, right? What to post, tips, success stories, want my 3-step blueprint, right? So we're going to need to get a page. We're going to need to get something to give these people once we reach out, okay? Filipinos love TikTok. So it's giving me the hashtags I need to tell TikTok to show this to people in the Philippines. Now, guess what? If I go to TikTok, can I follow Filipino people using those hashtags? So I could sit here now. Let's try it. I'm getting excited. I'm getting a little tingle. Right, TikTok. So I'm going to search for Side Hustle PH. Side Hustle Philippines.
Hey guys, if you've been looking for a legit side hustle this 2025, let me put you onto this platform. It's a task-based platform made for people, super beginner friendly, and yes, legit siya. You can complete small digital tasks like upload files, share content, or even submitting simple text-based work. My clear instructions naman sila, so for each task, so you don't.
So if I make one of these type of videos using HeyGen, if you've still got captions, because I know they changed to Mirage. Mirage is a little bit more expensive, or Sora, or you just record yourself. Okay, this person here, how many followers has she got? She's got 10,400 followers. Okay, and she gets a lot of views. MJ Socials. Is it still the same? I haven't done it for a while. Right. So she is teaching Filipino side hustles. And she's got 10,000. Is that going to focus? She's got over 10,000 followers. If you click the number where it says 10.4k, if you click that, there's all her followers. Now, why would I follow a Filipino channel unless I was interested in Filipino side hustles? So if I follow all of these people, are they not likely to be my target audience? Ta-da!
Yep.
So ChatGPT is just giving me the whole damn thing. So this is what I mean, like marketing club. So now let's go. I guess we'll work out where we copy and paste stuff. Right. Filipino YouTube channels. Earn money online Philippines. Network marketing Philippines. No experience online job. That's good to know. You can comment on other people's videos. Great content. I'm giving away a free blueprint that's helping Philippines. I don't like doing that because to me that's like piggyback marketing. I would comment on people's videos and apparently that helps your own channel. I just learnt that a couple of days ago. I haven't done it yet. New opportunity, target freelancers, many of whom want a second income stream. Online Jobs PH I've used, they're really good. Upwork, look for Philippines. Fiverr, look for Philippines. Okay, but you could go and message them all, right? So they might be offering to do spreadsheets, and you could message them and say, hey, I'm not looking for a spreadsheet, and I hope you don't mind me messaging, but I need to build a team in the Philippines. How to market to Filipinos specifically. Right. So use Taglish, English and Tagalog combo. See, I didn't know any of this. Right. Blueprint, para, SAR, extra income. Right. So what I'm going to do, free trials, Filipinos love free trials, free blueprints, free PDF, free class, free mentorship call. So we've got that video with Laurie and West, haven't we, on our pages? Well, we could soon make one for your family, for financial peace of mind. Right. So what I'm going to do, right? Oh, look, I was going to say, give me scripts and stuff, but there you go. Loved your content. I have a free Pinoy friendly 3-step blueprint that anyone can follow. Do you want it? Paid ads just for Filipinos. I can't do Facebook ads, they closed my account down. Long story. But it telling you who to target with ads. Even $5 a day reaches thousands. Eric can do that. I might see. Part 5 bonus: build a Filipino leadership hood. Yeah, that's what I would do. I would try really hard. It's just a filtering process. Message as many Filipino people as you can. Say you're looking for leaders. Try and get to a leader that can help you, and they can deal with most of the people, right? Right, so now what I want then is create me a free 1-page to explain Talk Fusion and our mentorship with Laurie and West and Min Ho Brookline, who's from the Philippines, luckily enough, right? So mentorship with Laurie and West and Min Ho Brookline, designed to work brilliantly well with Filipinos. Can't spell, doesn't matter. So it's going to do it. So whose identity is now saying, oh, this seems like a lot of work. Why would they want to hear from me? Oh, I've got to speak to people. Speaking to people in English is bad enough. Now I've got to try and speak to people in the Philippines. That's your internal assassin trying to stop you being successful because it's trying to keep you safe. It's doing you a favor. But if you can hear that little voice doing that, then it's not you. It's just your brain trying to say, hey, this might be a bit scary. Just like a roller coaster ride, which you might actually enjoy if you did it. Think how exciting it would be to have, like, you see a team of Filipino people growing under you, loving it, absolutely loving it. Right. Is it going to let me download it? Let's just open it. That's rubbish. Right, that is rubbish. And this is what we were talking about the NLP stuff earlier. If it can get it this wrong, imagine what it does with your mindset stuff. Right. Please give the PDF copy below so I can paste it into a Google Doc. You can tell this has happened to me before. Please include Taglish. I love this. There you go. There's your PDF. It gave you all the messaging scripts, told you where to find people, and now it's giving you a PDF that I would copy this, put it into Google Docs, and I would save it because this is obviously laid out much better. Do you want me to put it on a Google Doc for you now, or do you want to just take the information in?
Could you put it on Google Doc for me, please?
I can put it on a Google Doc. And then what else would I do? I'll tell you what else I would do, me being me. Google Docs. That's given me an idea. Philippines. Not source. I'm going to show you something else before I forget in a minute. Right, Google Docs. Who wants to talk to people? Bet nobody. I don't. Right? If it was like, not everybody wants to do that, right? One of our strongest things, by the way, then is going to be what? 1 minute pay, right? So we'll use 1 minute pay. There you go. So from Vietnam, it's not the Philippines, sorry, is it? Is that in the Philippines? No, but copy. So I'd have to put the picture in, right? But you can get that off 1minutepayclub.info. Was it .info? .com, sorry. Yeah, me and Eric own .info. But yeah, you can, this page would, this not a great page to send because it's got everything, hasn't it? And if you wanted to put your own video in here, if you ask Laurie and Wes for an interview, I'm sure they'd do it. Right? So I could easily make a copy of the page for you and do that, right? So that's that. Now we don't want to go and put comments on videos and stuff like that, do we? Because dirty. Never forgive myself if I tried to do that. So you come to fiverr.com and you go virtual, prepare to have your minds blown, virtual assistant, 6 hours, I think was a good one, common one. I will be your virtual assistant for 6 hours a day. Canva, any admin, lead generation, web research. Just the first one, just to show you the kind of thing. Does she look like she's from the Philippines by any chance?
It says Philippines on there.
No, I didn't read that. Oh yeah, there you go. £16. That's for 2 hours. You go £24. It's probably what, about $30 ish for 6 hours. Won't be bad as a test, but also you might have a potential customer. You could say, hey, look, I want to hire you for a couple of hours to test this for me, right? And if it works, I make this money. If you joined Talk Fusion, this is what you would make as a customer of Talk Fusion or Jifu or HPA. How would that be? Oh, look, she does. Guess what she does? I might just message her and have a chat. Contact me. Anybody's brain buzzing?
Yeah. Probably forget by tomorrow, but
Well, I will drop the recording of this for you.
thank
And
you.
once again, isn't it amazing? Isn't it amazing? We had this with Leslie last week on the NLP. You've found an audience, you found how to attract them, you know exactly what works for them. AI's written the content for us in how long? We've already got the pages built for you because me and Eric did all that and did the interview with Laurie and West. Show you what, do we even find somebody that can do that work for you? And what does the human brain do? I'll probably forget it all tomorrow. Not, oh my God, I'm so excited. Let's go. Let's do it. And that's the identity thing. Yeah. Do you think Richard Branson says he might? I've seen him, and he's like he only learned what gross profit and net profit was like in the last probably like 10 years. You know, he's a billionaire, you know, so he can be a bit self-deprecating and that, but fundamentally, do you think that's his attitude?
No.
And I know you probably don't like really mean it, but you're saying that if I was walking behind you all day whispering stuff like that to you and saying stuff like, you'll probably forget that by tomorrow though, won't you? Guess what? It starts to become a reality. So just try and watch what you're saying to yourself, because if you can't be supportive and rah-rah for yourself, you can't expect me or anyone else to be.
Mm.
And I am, but we should all be. I saw, me and Helen saw Bob Proctor, didn't we? You know, and he's like, oh, I love myself. I love myself, you know, because if you don't love yourself, you don't think you deserve anything, do you? I don't think I've got it here. It was my wife's originally. Has anybody heard of Louise Hay? You not heard of Louise Hay?
Mm.
No.
Louise Hayes?
Hay, Hay.
Yeah, I know who she is.
There you go.
I love her.
She is brilliant. Well, was brilliant. She's
Yes.
passed, unfortunately.
Yep. I listen to her pretty much every night.
Oh, meditation. I listened to
Mhm.
one of her meditations for like probably like 45 days straight. A while ago. Should probably do it again. Louise Hay. You Can Heal Your Life. You can get it for as little as 90p in the UK. Right? Second-hand copy. Get that book. Or look her up on YouTube and watch some of her videos. She does mirror work. Very, 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 very spirit. It's a bit more on the spiritual side. But look her up on YouTube
Yeah,
or
she's
get
great.
that. You can get it so cheap, right? It's unreal. And there's some meditations on YouTube as well. But a lot of her stuff is like self-esteem and sort of loving yourself. Because if there's somebody you don't love, right, you don't want them to be successful. You don't want them to be rich because you don't think they deserve it. And then when in the NLP we learn EFT, the tapping stuff, it's like you say, even though I've got this headache, or even though I've got this financial block, or even though I've got this, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. People I work with, even though I've got this problem, I deeply and completely love. They stutter, they stammer. Some people say, I can't say that, I can't say that. And it's like, if you can't love yourself, how do you expect to get good things?
Mhm.
Because you're the one who's doing the environment, behavior, capabilities, beliefs. Yeah. So just men don't go, you got to love yourself, right? But you do. But most people don't love themselves because we remember everything, and we've all got things. Go ahead.
I said we're so programmed not to love ourselves. I mean, I mean not to get religious here, but I mean, especially the Catholic Church, I mean, we're sinners, you know what I mean? We're really, I
Born
mean,
bad. You before you even born, you can't win.
right. And I get it. I mean, I'm not degrading religion. I mean, whatever, but it's just interesting to me because I mean, I'm more into the spirituality and, you're supposed to love yourself, and that's what I tend to believe. And, even when we were in school, I mean, we were bad kids, they would yell at us or whatever. And just, I don't know. And I think that it's just generational. You're taught this from your parents. They were taught it from their parents and blah, 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 blah. And then look what happens to
I
everybody.
read I think it was Lynn McTaggart again, some great scientific research. So if there's a guy called Mel Mermstein, he was in Jew, he was in the Holocaust, he was in one of the camps, right? He must have passed away now. His kids used to get fed up with him because he would be, eat your food, don't leave anything. You've wasted a little scrap of it, Now, why was that? Because when he was in the camp, people were literally killing themselves, killing other prisoners to get a potato skin to survive, horrible, right? So
Yeah.
obviously he's got a bit of a fixation about food and it not being wasted, right? And stuff like that. So that's how his kids were brought up. You don't waste food, you got to. So that came from his experience there. Now, no doubt they're bringing their kids up the same.
Mhm. Yeah.
And this book made the point, well, that's because if you go back and you go back and you go back, Civil War, you bring your kids up based on your experiences, and if you grew up in World War II, not great.
Yeah.
You know,
Mhm.
my wife's parents definitely. You know, all my grandparents passed away a long time ago, but like, you know, my wife's side, you know, they talk about the war, you know, and it's like, well, what effect does that have on you, you know,
Yeah.
and what you do to your kids. So it's all interesting stuff. There's that. We'll finish on this. You probably all heard this, so forgive me, but you know that story. It's like this couple get married, and it's an American story. So the wife bakes a ham. We don't really bake ham in the UK. But so wife bakes a ham, right, for Thanksgiving or whatever, and she cuts the end off and puts it by the side of the big bit, and puts it in the oven. And husband says, "Why did you cut the end off and do that?" She goes, "Don't know. Mum's always done it that way." So they go to her mum. "Why do you cut the end off the ham? I've just always done it. I never really realised why." And she goes, "Oh, yeah, it's because grandmother did it. Your gran always did that. I don't know why. It's just the way you do it. Let's go and ask her." Go to grandmother, and she goes, "I don't know. That's just the way you do it, isn't it? That's the way I was taught. Your great grandmother taught, she, my mum, she taught me it. She's still with us. Let's go and see her. Go and see this little old lady. Yeah, Mum, why do you always cut the end off the ham before you cook it?" And she goes, "Oh, yeah, I don't really know. Let me think back. Oh, yeah, that was right. Yeah. Back in my day when we first got married, the ovens weren't big enough, so we had to cut the end off to put it in." And it's true. And I'll tell you a real example, right? Unfortunately, the one time I didn't bring a cup of tea up to do this call, right? If you look at my mugs of tea, and a lot of people I've seen, they'll leave a little bit of tea in the bottom.
Mm.
Do you do that, Helen?
Absolutely. My kids, it drives them around the bend.
Right. So I do it. My wife does it.
Yeah.
Helen does it. Do you, Deborah, leave a little bit of tea in the bottom?
I hate tea.
No. Right. Well, the reason is, in the 70s, we didn't have tea bags. You had loose leaf tea. So you put it through a strainer, but you'd always get bits of tea leaf in your tea. So it's a bit like quality wine, always has sediment in the bottom. Same with tea. You always have little bits of tea leaves in the bottom, so you never finish the tea. And I still leave a bit of tea today. Back in the 90s, one of my friends, Darren, best friend, he was like, "Why are you doing that?" I'm going, "No, well, you don't, do you?" And he goes, "You don't need to now. You got tea bags. You can drink it all. There won't be any tea leaves in it." And he's right, but I still do it, just force a habit. It's crazy, isn't it? I sometimes catch myself and I go, "I'm drinking that," and I feel like I've done something wrong. I had to move the car the other day, just from over the road. We had workmen in, so I had to park the car over the road, put it back on the drive. You know what? I did it without a seatbelt on.
Oh,
Shame on you.
Literally, probably drove 12 feet. But I didn't put a seatbelt on. Felt amazing. Because when I learned to drive, it wasn't legal. You didn't have to wear a seatbelt, believe it or not.
Yeah,
That's how old I
same
am.
here.
my husband's got a Morris Minor,
Oh, yeah, cool.
1957. So
Not used to drive, I bet, but nice.
I can't drive it. Pedals are too far away.
Friend, friend, I used to go
We
to
don't
school
have
with.
to have a seatbelt or MOT.
You don't have to have an MOT. Bloody hell.
No.
I might
But
get
the
one.
insurance is really cheap too, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's a
Well, it must be
vintage
worth
car.
a bit, wouldn't it? Is it not worth a bit?
it needs doing up.
Ah,
Yeah.
yeah, they get to that point, don't they? But a friend of mine when I was at school, he used to give us a lift in, and he had a Rover something or other, a big car. And I was learning to drive or something, and he goes, "Oh, sit in it and have a go." Could hardly turn the wheel, no power steering, and it was like,
And
I'm like, "What? It's unreal." Right. So anyway, we could all target Philippines. But guess what I just did? You could use it for UK, you could use it for US, you could use it for any country you like. So hopefully that's a bit of motivation, and you can even outsource to Fiverr. So what I'll do is if you want the recording of this, it will be on YouTube. In fact, I'll tell you what, I can give you the recording now, and then we'll go. I'm going to cook my soup. Chicken and vegetable soup tonight, I think, with fresh bread. Now to live.
Did you make the bread?
No, I don't make bread. It's not worth it. I'm sure it's better making it yourself. I made that big shepherd's pie the other day. Is this the right one? So all it does, well, I say it all. It's amazing. It's amazing. Yeah, this is the one. Right. Do you make your own bread then, Helen?
Yeah, I have done since I've had an air fryer because it's so easy.
Oh, in an air fryer? That's interesting.
Yeah.
To get a good crust.
You do actually, yeah. I just saw a recipe. I just saw somebody suggesting it, so I thought I'd give it a go.
Can you put that on Facebook or something
I'm just. Oh, right. For that. Sorry. Right.
for the bread?
For the bread. It's more important than this. Forget marketing. Let's talk bread.
Air
Right,
fryers.
if you go to the chat before I end this now, if you go to the chat here, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you see it. So they've changed the format a bit of the writing, I think, in Zoom. So if you want to grab that's the live stream of this. So in effect, that becomes the recording. So if you want to grab that now, and you want to, what I would do, I would put it into Notebook LLM and say, please give me a summary, especially about how to market to the Philippines. I won't watch the whole thing again.
I was watching you live streaming because I was trying to get vidIQ working while we were on the call, and I came up with your live stream of this call.
Oh, cool. That'll get my watch time up. Thank you.
Yeah, so if you see 2 people have watched it, that was probably me getting in twice. Sorry.
No, don't. Well, no, it doesn't matter. YouTube, very, very hot at the minute on engagement. So we might do that engagement channel as well. Might make it part of Marketing Club. So every time we come on, we say, can we all go and like and comment each other's videos? We might do that, and we might be like, 5 minutes, guys. Here's my video. Please go and like it, right, and put a comment on. Then it might be like, we're going to do 5-10 minutes engaging now, and then we'll go and we'll do something together or whatever. Because the engaging is so important at the minute, it seems, for all the socials. So, right. So I'll leave you on a joke. My wife said to me, I don't understand what cloning is. And I said, well, that makes 2 of us. I can't work out if Tommy doesn't get it or he's just.
No, I don't get it.
You don't get it. My wife
No.
said
Get
to me,
it.
she doesn't know what cloning is. Cloning.
Yeah.
And I said, that makes 2 of us.
Oh, cloning. I thought you said clothing.
Oh, no.
Oh, I
Cloning.
did too. I
Cloning.
couldn't.
Oh, I
Cloning.
get it. That's
It's
funny.
the accent.
Yeah, I get it now.
Has anyone else got a
I
joke?
I thought it was clothing too.
Oh,
Mhm.
must have been my voice. Right. All right, guys. Thanks for coming. I'll see you next week.